Hi, my name is Martin.
I'm Erwin.
My name's Alan.
We're the Hoosiers on Random TV.
Right, your band, the name, where did it actually come from and why? What does it mean?
Well, Anne Hoosier. That's correct.
And yeah.
Don't worry, Anne Hoosier.
Sister of John Hoosier.
Anne Hoosier is somebody from Indiana. And myself and Owen lived there for a year. Went out there to play soccer.
How did you actually come up with the actual name for it? Did it just?
Well, we just thought it's nice to have something that we can relate to, or something that was from our past. So it was either that or
Woodley and Bracknell.
That sounds really dodgy, but
like what?
I don't know. So something that relates to our past, like the Bummers.
If someone said to you, "You've got to change your name," like we don't like it, just got to change it. What would you change it as?
Well, we went through this. We took quite a. You might be surprised to hear that we actually took quite a while to come up with the Hoosiers, didn't we? What were we keen? We like Gamma Gamma.
We used to be called the Hoosier Complex, which is even worse name.
I still like that.
We might do something like Arsenal gave their naming rights for the stadium to the Emirates, just make a bit of money, so we could just sell our name.
You originally described your sound as old pop.
Odd pop.
Odd pop.
That's a great pop.
Right.
Yeah.
Cut that bit.
Yeah, that's great.
Do you still stand by this?
To the death.
Yeah.
Well, sure, it still is pop.
Yeah.
We usually, the kind of little add-on is just something we do to kind of make fun of this whole of being constantly put in genres. And
yeah. Well, I mean, with your new album, you've got a new album coming out, right?
Yeah,
What are we expecting from that?
Well, the new album is we're making a big bumper deluxe edition of it, which will be coming out in the new year, along with a single, Bumpy Ride, and there's going to be a lot more tracks on it. It's going to be cheaper. It's going to look better, and it's faster.
No reason not to get it.
No reason.
When's it come out?
February-ish.
February.
Let's say early 2011.
Yeah,
sounds neat.
It's neater.
What kind of sound? What kind of sound is it? Is it like classic stuff, or is it like is it something different? What's going on with it?
Oh, it's big pop songs, I think. Still big catchy
Pop-bastic.
melodies. Yeah, danceable, I think. Much more danceable and slightly more electronic.
I think Shaggy meets Public Enemy meets Bros.
You're not on the album cover. You're not photographed on it again, and you haven't been on a lot of your covers.
No.
So what's that all about? Do you not like having your pictures taken?
We like having our pictures taken, but it just doesn't always come. They don't look very good.
If you could be photographed in any kind of way, if you literally had the whole creative process of, they had to do whatever you said. How would you want to be photographed? You could be photographed in.
We just have loads of babes around us.
Yeah, really hot
Loads
environment.
Yeah. Like
Caribbean
on fire.
island.
Or
European
fire. I was thinking that would be hot.
That is hot. That's hot, but it's not as glamorous.
Yeah, I'd be flame. I like that. Probably naked.
How do you go about writing a record?
Well, we used to write more on our own, but now we write together and we meet up and we spend time together in a different way.
Yeah, it's good to change our processes and do because it gets boring and you need to kind of come up with something creative. You want to change things up, so it's a good idea to write together or to write as three of us or on our own.
So what's the starting point? Do you all just get together, have a few beers, just go, right, let's write something?
Never drink.
How does it all actually start? Where does the process start from?
I think it's a good one not to have any hard and fast rule we're finding, because otherwise that ties you down and then you stagnate. You just got one way of doing it. So sometimes one of us might have a chord sequence or an idea for a song, or maybe you discuss something. You're like, hey, let's write a song about that. Before you know it, you've solved world poverty via music.
What's your favourite part of the job? Writing, recording, or performing live?
Whatever you're not doing at the moment is your favourite bit. So if you're writing, you prefer touring, and if you're touring, you prefer writing.
Who was the last person that made you starstruck?
Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais? Why Ricky Gervais?
No, because he was like one of those people you really look up to and think he's created something great.
Yeah.
And meeting him is a bit nerve-wracking.
What scenario did you meet him in?
We did a Christmas duet with him a few years ago.
We were on Extra Factor the other day,
Yeah.
and I was watching it, and to be honest, I was pretty disappointed with it. And I sat and thought, what a load of rubbish this is. And I really was resenting it. And I thought, I'm going to tell Simon Cowell when he comes past exactly what I think. And he walked past, and I mustered up some courage and said, "Oh, really enjoyed the show. Thanks." And he said thank you, and kind of was very kind. That was it.
Simon
I was
Cowell.
starstruck. I really wanted to give him a piece of my mind.
I've got some fan questions from the readers of Random.
Okay.
You've been doing a lot of acoustic takeovers. What are you doing next?
We haven't really thought about it. Yeah, we have done a few acoustic takeovers, but we haven't done one for a while. I don't know, maybe we'll have a little vote and get people to send in ideas, but that's what we were doing before.
That said, actually, I think we're, don't know if you know this, but
I obviously don't.
I've been chatting to a mate of mine who's made an album with Pretenders legend Chrissy Hind, called JP Jones, and we're talking about maybe exchanging a song from each other's repertoire and doing like a little cover,
Very
maybe like
good.
in the same kind of time even, and then maybe could even make a medley or something like that.
How supportive were your friends and family while you were trying to break into the industry?
I don't think you can't get into like this industry without having big support from your family. I don't think.
Yeah.
Well, I certainly couldn't. You know, 'cause we had like 2 or 3 bands who kind of fell away because they were forced to go to uni and forced to do certain things. And Pops helped me through, let me have free rent for a year so
That's
that we could pop a
Father,
Charlotte.
as in not pop, and
Pops.
like, as the genre.
Pops.
Yeah.
No,
Pop
I
has-
meant Pop.
Pop has
My
helped
father
you
is
through.
Pop. I'm the son of Pop.
Well, one fan wants to know how many people say your name of the band wrongly.
Somewhere around 72%.
In the
So-
latest poll, yeah, it's creeping up.
Yeah.
73 was the last.
Right, quick fire round. Night out on the lash or night watching telly?
Night in.
Night in.
Night out watching the telly, I'll hang outside Dixon's or
Well, I'd
whatever.
say a
and get
night
wrecked.
out until about 9 o'clock, and then you can go home.
Early
And then
evening
the
out.
Early evening out.
Early evening
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Massive arena or an intimate gig?
Massive arena.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Because
Quick
you know,
fire.
well, we've done local gigs. Let's try
Whoever's got the
let's try other
better
ones.
catering.
Favourite film?
Dead Man's Shoes.
I've seen that. Most expensive thing you've ever bought apart from a car or a home?
The guitar,
Oh yeah,
for me.
Guitar.
yeah, guitar
Was
for
it
me as well.
78,000 you spent on your guitar? Is that right?
78,000?
Yeah, that was it.
Krona.
Craziest piece of fan mail you've ever been given?
I was once sent a testicle.
You serious?
Yeah,
Alright.
I keep it around my neck.
People keep giving me beanies.
Beanies?
Snow hats, yeah.
That's Swedish for wedgie.
Beer, wine, cocktails.
Ooh.
Beer.
Cocktails.
Wine.
Fine. What are you playing on your iPod at the moment?
Yahtzee.
Yeah, the good eyes. Yeah, solid.
Beach House I'm listening to.
Beach House. It's a quick fire.
Oh
round.
yeah, I'm not so
Yeah,
good
you're
at
absolutely
quick.
right, I'm glad.
Kanye West's new album.
Kanye West, cool. If you could create the ultimate band and you had to pick 5 people, who would they be?
Oh, people always ask this question, and I think it's not a good question.
I think it's a great question.
No, because if you
Good
put
question.
5 great people, they will obviously have big egos,
Oh.
and it will never work out.
Peter Gabriel on vocals.
No, Stevie on keys.
Stevie on keys and Wonder on guitars. Yeah.
Moon on drums.
2 more people.
Level 42, Mark
King.
on
Will
bass.
Ferrell on cowbell.
Will Ferrell on cowbell, that's
Yeah,
perfect.
that's good enough. Alright, last question. If you could be a superhero, what would your power be?
I think I have the power of self-cleansing.
That's good, that's such a good power.
Well, I'd have the power of being able to make things dirty, just so I could be Martin's nemesis.
I would like to be able to see through walls.
See through walls. X-ray
Wolves.
vision.
Wolves. See through wolves.
Yeah, so that I can, if they get...
That's not a wolf. It's a sheep.
No, that's
wolf's
just a
clothing.
sheep. It's just sheep stood behind a wolf.
That's it, we're done. Cool. Nice one, lads.
Cheers very much.
Can we just do a quick...